get my chair up here. Today, we are back with more of the Pokemon Sapphire Professor Oak challenge. I was having some fun with it the other day. We made some nice progress, and I want to see if we can wrap up the hatching segment of this current section that we are on, because that will help out a lot, because then we can just get onto the evolutions and move on to the next gym, because I think this is the longest remaining section. So once this one is out of the way, we're honestly, like, low-key close to done. Whoops, okay, I do technically need that. I didn't mean to waste a ball on it, but there's a good chance we reset over that. Definitely don't need that. What we do still need is a pincer, before we have to go back to Mauville and switch bikes. We do need one of these. I'm gonna ignore it for now. And we need Pikachus. We need 2 of them, and we need 1 of them to be female. Preferably find the female before we have to go back to Mauville to switch bikes, because if we don't, then we're just gonna need to go back to Mauville twice. Once to switch bikes, and then again to go breed for a Pichu. So, kinda don't want to do that. I'd kinda rather do them both at the same time. Pincer encounter really quick. It fled, but, you know, got one at least. I'm pretty sure it's only a 5% encounter, which is pretty annoying. But, you know, that's alright. We'll get it eventually. I want to get the 2 really annoying bugs out of the way first, because we need to switch bikes in order to catch Heracross. Once we get the 2 annoying bugs out of the way, we will finish off whatever else we need, which will pretty much just be another Pikachu and, like, Girafarig. Yeah, shouldn't be that bad, honestly. Hopefully we can get Pincer nice and quick, and I want to get a female Pikachu before we head back and switch bikes as well. Really, really want to do that. Just to save, it'll save a lot of effort and time in the long run, I feel. Especially where we don't have Fly and won't have Fly until, like, the end of the game, pretty much. Yeah, it's definitely going to be brutal. I can't remember if I did say screw it and overwrite my teleport location to the Lily Cove Poke Center, but I probably will before we do end up going back to Mauville to switch bikes and breed Pichu, just so that way, like, I feel like it'll just be easier that way. I don't know, we'll have to see. Getting some decent pincer encounters, but they are just not liking to stay in the ball. Ooh. Oh, okay, I forgot to change the categories too. Sapphire. Love the music. It's always had some banging music. For sure. Oops, spell it right. Ruby Sap. Nice. Okay, there we go. Got to do that sooner. Alright, back to it. Which, I suppose we could try making Pokeblocks to make catching the pincers easier. But, I don't know. Maybe I'll try the go near option. We'll just, like, sneak up on them once and see if that helps. They might just, like, insta-flee. But I think if they don't immediately flee, they have a better catch rate. Something like that. I can never remember exactly how all of the Safari Zone mechanics work in all the different games, because they're not exactly the same in every different game. I usually don't even bother, I usually just pelt things with balls until they stay. Right. Come on, give us this nice big ol' stag beetle so we can get out of here. We gotta go catch a rat, or we go swap bicycles. I definitely really like the 2-bicycle mechanic in this game, and then the, like, different gears in the Sinnoh games. I've been playing the Fire Red and Leaf Green Switch releases, and, like, oh man, it's so annoying how, like, slow even the bike feels in those games, because it just does not hold up to the Mach bike or 4th gear on the bikes in Sinnoh. So, like, it just doesn't really feel like you're going that much faster. God, don't get me started on Gen 2. Gen 2 feels even worse. Come on. We haven't even seen one in a hot minute now. We've seen, what, 3 total, I think? I'm too lazy to start a counter for it, but I probably should have. There we go. Come on. Oh, I didn't go near. Yeah, it looks like that Natu is definitely getting reset over. I mean, you know, I guess we could just do the, like, the base area of the Safari Zone. We could just do all of those encounters before we head back over to Mauville, I suppose. Just catch both Pikachus and Girafarig before we even leave. Yeah, maybe that would be a better idea. We'll get Pinsir and we'll just go do the base areas. Oh, right, I wanted to have the Acro Bike to hop in place. That was the difference. Right. That was the reason I wanted to go switch. Wish I just happened to think about that ahead of time and have the Acro Bike with me first. That way we could have just ended off with Pinsir. Whatever. At least Girafarig is a lot higher encounter rate. Pikachu is low encounter rate, but I think I want to say it's slightly higher catch rate than, like, well, I think especially higher than, like, Heracross and Pinsir, and I think even Girafarig, too. Nice, there we go, come on. Oh, let's go, first ball! I mean, you know, of that encounter. Hell yeah, okay. Well, it looks like we're keeping that Natu after all. Nice. We could technically catch a second Natu, but we can also just catch an evolved Xatu in the area with Heracross, similar to how there's Dodrio in that area there. So I'll probably just wait and try to catch a Xatu while we're looking for Heracross, because I'm sure we'll just happen to find one while we're hunting Heracross down, and if not, if we do somehow happen to get Heracross first, we'll just keep going until we get Xatu as well. Just to save having to level up an extra thing. So yeah, we're gonna ignore these Natus. We caught one, which is definitely handy. I can plot out where, like, Xatu is gonna go in the PC and whatnot by putting Natu where it goes. Alright. Let's see, can we catch this giraffe? Its last 5 balls. Come on. Come on. Come on. Last ball magic. Nope. Okay, that's fine. Immediately saved to keep the pincer. Ooh, okay, cool. Let's do a little bit of sorting. I know where pincer goes. Pincer is gonna go here, if memory serves. Let's see. Rhyhorn, let's scroll way down to Rhyhorn. Yeah, pincer goes 2 before Rhyhorn. Thought so. And then Natu is right after Wobbuffet. Okay. You are gonna go right here. So, yeah, we've got Xatu, Girafarig, Phanpy, and Donphan, which I think are also in the area with Heracross. And then we've got Pinsir. Cool. And then Pikachu, I think, is before Psyduck? Yeah, the Pikachu family is right before Psyduck. Okay, cool. Very cool indeed. Oh, let's go, Alright, nice. Well, we've gotten all of the things we needed the Mach Bike for. As much as I do want to go just grab the Acrobike now, I do want to keep looking at least for a female Pikachu. We'll give it like one run through, trying to find a female Pikachu. Don't, because like the Acrobike would be a lot faster, but I think like in the long run it would be easier to just do the Sweet Sense and not have to run back and forth to Mauville twice. For once, I really hope I don't find a shiny. Ugh, I wish we could register Sweet Scent like you can in PokeMMO. Okay. We went near. And it fled after 2 balls, okay. Alright, come on. Give me a female Pikachu. God, I wish we could use, out-of-battle abilities in this game. Having static to boost the encounter rate would be amazing right about now, but sadly, that was not a thing until Emerald. Okay, well, we caught Girafarig. So now we've got 25 balls left to try to catch a Pikachu with. Preferably a female one. Right, come on, Pikachu. I'm, like, very certain that Pikachu has a higher catch rate than, like, Girafarig and the bugs. So we shouldn't struggle that bad, but you never know with the Safari Zone. Let's see. This would be a lot handier if we could just bunny hop with Illuminate at the front of our party. God, I hope we can just find and catch a female Pikachu right away. Because then... oh, no, never mind. I was gonna say we could just breed two, but, Pichu's not like an incense breed, so you get Pichu every time, and I don't want to have to max out friendship on one to evolve it. Would definitely be easier in the long run to just catch a second one. Oh my god. Bum. Come on, Pika. We haven't even seen one yet. This is the only yellow thing we're seeing, is this frickin' giraffe. I think that's the same rarity as Pikachu, the Gloom, and we've seen, like, at least 2 of those. I gotta double check. Hold up. Yep. Gloom and Pikachu are both 5% encounters, and we've seen at least 2, maybe even more Gloom. You can't tell, Oddish is the most common encounter here. Alright, let's see. Come on, Pika, Pika, Pika. Why are all the Pikas hiding? Which, Pinsir and Heracross, I think, also are 5% encounters. Don't know why Pikachu is being so much more stealthy than Pinsir was. Hope we don't struggle this much with Heracross as well. Luckily, we only need to catch one Heracross, though. What's going on, Sebastian? How you doing? Oh my god, another Gloom, still no Pikachu. We're only about 20 minutes into the stream, so you made it here pretty early. Doing good but tired, fair. Currently looking for a Pikachu, preferably a female one, so that way we can go and breed Pichu. Because we need to switch bikes to access the other area in the Safari Zone. And I figure I might as well just breed Pichu while I'm over in Mauville switching bikes instead of having to go back and forth to Mauville multiple times. I just goofed up and didn't have the acro bike with me, so instead of... Yep, it is. Oh, that's the first one we've even seen. Perfect. Insta-catch on a female Pikachu immediately. Perfect. Okay, Well then. I also need a second one, so... I guess we'll keep going. The second one, we don't really care what gender it is. Yeah, literally. We summoned it. There's even a female one, too. Ooh, no, not that. Okay. Well... I didn't really intend to go for the other one right away, but I've got so many spare Pokeballs, or Safari Balls, that I might as well. I'm so irritated about the... Well, about 5%. Oh, speaking of 5% encounters, Gloom is also a 5% encounter, and we've seen about 5 of them so far in one Pikachu. I just wish that out-of-battle abilities worked. I keep bitching about it, but it's so annoying. Definitely glad they fixed that as soon as Emerald, so that way most of the franchise has them. And then they took them all away in Scarlet and Violet. Because why not, I guess. Yep, there's another Gloom. Yeah, which it's a shame that you missed yesterday's stream, because we hunted down Feebas finally. We managed to catch one with a somewhat passable nature to evolve into Milotic after, like, 10 or so tries. Okay, let's get that second Pika, so that way we can get out of here. I mean, I guess if I really want to dip now, I can. It's not like the 500 Poké-Dollars to get in here is gonna... Never mind. Okay. Well, love that. It's not like the 500 Poké-Dollars to get in here is really gonna break the bank. Yeah, I usually do. I posted a schedule update video, the other day. And I'm gonna start doing, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday instead. And I'm gonna be starting a little later. Which, who knows, the schedule might end up changing again at some point, I'm not sure, but we'll see. For now, that's what it's gonna be for at least a little while. We'll give this a few more encounters, and then I might just dip and come back with the acro bike. That way I can stop having to use Sweet Scent for this. We're gonna do just a couple more. Last one, we're just gonna leave. We're just gonna leave and go breed that Pichu. back. I did hear about those. Very exciting. Very handy because it saves me having to use arbitrary code execution to just glitch them in. So, very, very handy. Go here. You are going to go here. Put one of these in the spot. Put you away. By away, I mean back into the let's see. Let's go just step into Lily Cove Poke Center. There we go. Now we can teleport back here. Yeah, for real. Hopefully, once they, if they get around to doing Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald as well, hopefully they end up giving out, like, the Eon ticket and the old C map as well, because that would be the first time that, English user... Realize I hadn't fought this trainer. That would be the first time English users had access to Mew. Would be very cool. And even if you needed to buy and play the Japanese version to get that event, like, it would be a lot easier to, by the fact that they just released all of the different languages all at once. It'd be annoying having to play the game in Japanese, if you don't speak it, but, you know, if you really want that Mew, it'd be a hell of a lot easier than getting a Japanese copy of Emerald. Yeah, I'm really surprised that they did, like, Fire Red and Leaf Green before Ruby and Sapphire, because Ruby and Sapphire came out first. And for similar reason, I'm surprised they're doing, Coliseum, or XD, on the GameCube, thingy for NSO before Coliseum, because, similarly, Coliseum came out first, but... My little theory for that one is that Coliseum is too edgy for modern Game Freak, and they don't want, or modern Nintendo, one of the two, and they don't want to be associated with how edgy Coliseum is, which is sad, because that's the only one that you can get shiny Shadow Pokemon in. You won't be able to do that in XD. There's like 3 Pokemon, or I think like 5 maybe Pokemon in the whole game that you can shiny hunt. Alright, anywho, let's go ahead and breed Pichu real quick. Is it one of these Exgoons slightly leveled up? Yeah, this one is. Yeah, I mean, I guess. I saw somebody else say something similar, but at the same time, like, Fire Red and... I saw somebody else say something like, well, it's not Ruby Sapphire turning 30, and my response to that was, yeah, well, it's also not Fire Red Leaf Green turning 30, it's Red and Blue, or Red and Green turning 30, so... Still kind of strange, but yeah, like, I mean, I suppose... Oh, I should have switched bikes after I hatched this egg. Yeah, let me switch bikes back. We'll do that after we get the egg all situated. But either way, still excited to have Fire Red Leaf Green on Switch. I've been playing both of them. And I bought one of them for my girlfriend as well, so definitely not upset at all. I want to try to see how much of the National Pokédex I can complete with just the 2 of them, because obviously you can't complete all of it without Hoenn. Infinite Nugget glitch is patched in the German version, but none of the other languages? That's so weird. Just set up the mail glitch. It takes a little longer, to do, but it is a lot more valuable. I'm not gonna go too in-depth on how to set it up here, but, check out Papa Hefe's Fire Red. I think that it's called, like, Fire Red and Leaf Green glitches are practically DLC video or something like that. And he will teach you the ways. There we go. We'll grab this back. We'll keep biking back and forth, hatch this Pichu. We'll switch bikes back again, because we need to have the acro bike before we head back. That's the whole reason. Well, half of the reason we came here in the first place. Planning on doing that glitch at some point? Yeah. I am somewhat prepping for it. I've got Chiding leveled up to the point where he's learned knockoff. I just need to get Mimian leveled all the way up so that he learns recycle. But I want to get to the point where I have the EXP share first, so that way I can take better use of, like, double training, double battle training, or whatnot. I'd love to farm for a lucky egg, but I have a feeling I'm gonna rip my hair out doing that, so we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Because sadly, out-of-battle abilities don't work in Fire Red Leaf Green either. So you also can't just put a compound-ized Pokemon at the front of your party in those games either. Well, you can, but it won't do anything. So, yeah, very lame. Okay. Super close to finished with the catching section. Let's see. We need to go ahead and zip back over here. And we can grab one of our Illuminate Pokemon now. I was patched way back in the originals, but only in German. That's so weird. That's so strange to patch it in one language, but none of the other ones. I guess did the German version come out later than a lot of the other languages? It must have. Yeah, that's weird. Did either of you two end up with... No, they both ended up with Natural Cure. That's fine. We caught one of these with Illuminate for a reason. Did I not even... Did I didn't switch bikes, did I? Nope. Ugh, okay. We're walking back to Mauville again. Oh, all of the European versions. Interesting. So it pretty much only works in English and Japanese then, huh? Interesting. Oh my god. Ugh, which also not having access to fly right away is going to make doing a lot of the trainer rebattles really annoying too, because we won't be able to, like, fly back and forth. We'll have to find one route that has a couple of trainers on it that can all be rematched. We can follow around these doofuses as well, but we would need to... Yeah, fair. At least A still works. We can follow those two doofuses around, but we would need to walk from here to Fortree every time, which just does not sound pleasant. Alright, there we go. Now we actually have the acrobike. Ended up needing to frickin' walk back there twice anyway, because I'm a doofus. God, I love how we don't have our Illuminate Pokemon up front, and we're still getting encounters like crazy. Jeez. Okay. Put Volbeat in the front. Drop a save. Alright, let's see. We need Pikachu. Doesn't really matter which gender. Just need a spare Pikachu so that we can evolve one. Immediately, okay. Well, perfect. There we go. We got that out of the way. Well, okay then. On to the things we needed the acrobike for. Did not expect that to be so instantaneous. Alright. So we need Xatu, 2 Fampies, and Heracross. And any items that might be over here, which I don't think are a whole lot. No, not you. Are there any items over here? Oh, well, there's one. Gonna show your dad that glitch. He also been playing Leaf Green. Nice. Come on. We need 2 of these. Just stay in there so we can work on the other one. I think Fampi also has pickup. Might be wrong about that, though. There's 1 Fampi down. That's not bad. Which, actually, do we need to re-flute in here? We might. I'm not sure. Oh, instant Heracross. Okay. Wow! Caught the first one we saw on only the 3rd ball? That was crazy. Okay, so we need 1 Fampi and 1 Xatu. I think Xatu is also a 5% encounter. But, you know, it saves us having to evolve a Natu. I'll take a peek at Natu's evolution level. If it's not that bad, then we might just catch another one anyway. Okay. Yep, just need Xatu. I think that... Whoa, whoa. Pretty sure that's the last catch we need. And there's a Xatu. Well, that was a lot quicker and simple and easy than I expected. Okay. Did not expect to be leaving there with everything we needed and more balls left. Okay, well, luckily you went where you were supposed to go. You actually go here. You go here. And I think this goes here. Fire Red. Easily trade exclusives, other fossil, other Hitmon. Yeah. Yeah, that's... I got both Fire Red and Leaf Green for myself. And then I got Leaf Green for my girlfriend. So earlier today, I actually did all of the Kanto 4 trade evolutions. And then I traded an Oddish over from my Fire Red to her leaf green, and then to my leaf green, and vice versa with a sandshrew and a bellsprout. I'm doing fire only run in fire red, and then leaf green I'm going to do 2 separate runs of grass only and water only. I started grass only first, and it is a lot trickier than I expected. The rival fights are a little brutal, not gonna lie. Okay, I think that is all of the catches that we needed. I don't think there's anything else. Whoa. Hey, we can't get Shiftery. Let's see. We got Azurill. We got the Metatites. We got Magnemites. Voltorbs. Vileplume and Bellossom. We just need to evolve. So we caught 2 Doduo. Actually, we caught Doduo and Dodrio. Torpedo and Carvarna. We got Whalmers. We could try to search for a Wailord. I think it's like a 1% encounter. Through fishing, and I don't really want to do that. I think it might be easier to just evolve one. Let's see. Oh no, it's from surfing, actually. Oh, we might actually try to go for it then. Let's say 129. The Earth, Route 129. And 3. Yes, it is a 1% encounter. And it doesn't really look like there's a whole lot you can do to boost it, really. Yeah, I think it's grinding time, pretty much. Let me take a quick little checksy doodle to see if we can perhaps boost the odds of this. Oops. Don't think we really can, but want to see what the repel trick rates would be. Okay. We can repel trick at level 30, and that brings the encounter rate up to 6%. 6.8 even. So pretty close to 7. The issue is then we need to have a level 30 Pokemon that can consistently run. Let's see. Do we have any Pokemon that happen to be exactly level 30? Ah! This Electrode is. I hate this moveset. Actually, Sonic Boom isn't bad, because that does consistent 20 damage every time. Wailord has a really, really high health stat, I'm fairly certain. Oh yeah, big health. SpongeBob big health pants. Is it just easier to... Wait a minute, hold on. Hold on. Wait a second. We just need to level this thing up once. Never mind, we're not gonna bother grinding for that. We can just level this one up one time. This is the level it needs to be to evolve currently. Okay. Which will we grind up first? That is a great question. It sounds a little terrifying out of context, but it is an excellent question. I think The... oh, these two are slightly higher level. I guess we'll evolve that one instead. The thing I want to get done first is probably the stone evolutions. Because those are just going to be nice, quick, one and done, bing, bang, boom, just out of the way. So, let's go ahead and do that. I don't know why I did, but, because we should have, one of every, or not one of every stone. We don't have any water stones yet. So we can't evolve this, and we can't evolve, Staryu. But we have one of every other stone. I think I have them all stashed away in here. Let's see, let's put some of these other things in here as well. Okay, let's see, what do we got in here? Thunderstones is finite, yes, but we only need one of them. Actually, I think you get 2 of them, and we only need 1. So, you know, doesn't really matter. Because if we go ahead and look up, Thunderstone... that doesn't what I want. Thunderstone... The only thing Thunderstone work on in this game is Pikachu and Jolteon, and we can't get Jolteon. All of the other Pokemon that evolve with the Thunderstone don't exist yet in this generation. So, yeah. We don't need to worry about that. And also trade for a yellow shard. Which... Yellow shard... can be found on, Wild Chinchou and Lantern. So, technically they are infinite, I think. Because I think you can do the trades multiple times. Like the Evolution Stone trades, I think. Might be wrong on that. But either way, we only need 1, and we have 1. So, not a big deal. And then we need a Leaf Stone, which we have. We need a Sunstone, we have. We need a Firestone. We don't have that, but I know where it is. Sadly, we should have probably grabbed it while I was over closer to there earlier, and didn't. But whatever. Let's see. Let's go ahead and... let's switch these back around. You there. This can come down here to the bottom. Oh, right. We were going to Thunderstone you. Let's go ahead and do that. Why not? No. This one. Haha. Item. Withdraw. Where is it? Thunderstone. Grinding up Weedle and Caterpie. Noise. Yeah, as I mentioned, I did, or am currently doing fire only in, Fire Red, and it's been so boring because I just, like, power leveled, Charizard, like, really, really quick, and have just been able to sweep through the whole game. And then I started, grass only in Leaf Green, and whew, that one has been a lot harder because, Ivysaur and Parasect, or Paras, are, not cutting it, the same way Charizard was. I was finally able to get Bellsprout, and then I traded over, an Oddish from Fire Red. So, I've got a couple more options to lean on now. But them rival battles be tough. go and grab you. Swap that for you. Oops. Oh, here we go. That box is done for now. Okay, now we need to do these two. Bum. Which, in Sapphire, we only need 1 leaf stone anyway. In Ruby, you need 2. And similarly, in Ruby, you only need 1 water stone. But in Sapphire, you need 2. And that is because Nuzleaf to Shiftry takes a leaf stone. Which, obviously, Nuzleaf is not in Sapphire, but is in Ruby. And Lombre to Ludicolo takes a water stone, but they are not in Ruby, they are only in Sapphire. So, you know. Only those two you can get around needing different amounts of the different stones. Fire, Sun, and Thunderstones, you always only need the 1 of. And then Moonstones are the reason we picked Sapphire. I think I've talked about this before. There's only 1 Moonstone in Ruby and Emerald, but there is a theoretical infinite amount of Moonstones in Sapphire or the Kanto games as well. But because trading is kind of against the rules and against the spirit of the Professor Oak challenge, we picked Sapphire so that way we could evolve both Wigglytuff and Delcatty, because normally you need to pick and choose, or just kind of go with Delcatty by default, because you're supposed to evolve them, like, in order. So, yeah. Okay, this box is almost fully done. We need to evolve you, and you, and this box is complete. Very, very exciting. This box is complete. I don't think we have anything left here. This box is complete. I just borrow a lot of things out of it, but it's technically complete. This box, we need to do a couple of evolutions. Just 2. Barboach and Corfish. Need to do the ghosts. We need to go pick up that Firestone. We need to evolve Psyduck and Phanpy, and then Feebas, obviously. And then Rhyhorn and Walrein are going to be the most obnoxious, for sure. I should probably put those 2 in the daycare, honestly, because they are going to be the most annoying. Yeah, and we need to go back over that way another time anyway, so let's head our way over there. Oh, shoot. Kinda forgot I ignored a lot of these trainers. Probably shouldn't have bothered, because now we can finally just rematch trainers. I think after you rematch them so many times, their team starts to scale up in level. So that'll be pretty handy. Feebas does not have an absolute perfect nature, but it's got a beneficial one. I think we ended up getting one with mild. We don't need both of them to have a good nature, because we only need to evolve one of them anyway. So the other one has not a great nature. Here, we'll check them right here. Pretty sure we ended up with mild on the one that I'm going to evolve. Yeah, so this one's lonely, and yes, this one is mild. So, not bad. This is the one we'll evolve, obviously. We need to start making some Pokeblocks. Luckily, in some of the little breaks that I had taken from working on this, I grew a ton of corn berries. So we have a lot of those that we can make some Pokeblocks out of. Sadly, I don't think the, like, Pokeblock Master event triggers until post-game. So we won't be able to, like, blend with the Blend Master or whatever the hell his name is. I think it's the Blend Master. So, yeah, we'll sadly have to miss out on that. But the corn berries are the best ones that we can currently get. So they are definitely for raising beauty stat, that is. So having a ton of them is definitely going to be really good. We'll make a bunch of Pokeblocks, and then, yeah, oh shoot, what's it called? The Berry Master's place has so many, like, areas to grow berries that I just, like, grew a ton of them over, like, a week or so. And got to the point where I was like, yeah, this is more than enough. So, yeah, we should be fine. Nice, that's a TM for Sunny Day. And then down here, we can grab the Firestone. Cool. We'll go use this on Vulpix. And that will be all of our stone evolutions that we can currently do out of the way. Because we'll still need to do both Waterstone evolutions in Lombre and Staryu. But we don't have either Waterstone that we need for that, let alone both. So that will have to wait. Did either of these have, like, a better... Are either of these... Neither of these are good. But I'm curious what they do. Can't remember off the top of my head. I think one of them might be, like... okay. Yeah, Quiet boosts special attack but lowers speed, which is not really great. And I think Docile's a new... Yeah, Docile's a new... I mean, we're never gonna use it anyway, honestly. So, I don't really care. We'll just evolve this one. Cool. Ooh, this guy's got a nugget on him. We'll have to grab that once we take him back out. Cool. Firestone. Bam. Cool. And then we need to... you. Yeah, so Spheal evolves at 32, but then Celio evolves at 44. So that is pretty frickin' late. We are gonna go ahead and grab you. And yeah, so this is our highest level Spheal. Oh, perfect. So they're both female. They won't end up making any eggs. That'll definitely make it handy. And then so what? Where's Rhyhorn? I think he's also in the like 40s. 42. Okay. Yeah. So let's put both of these two in the Water, Thunder, Firestone. I think so. I'm pretty sure those trades can be done more than once. Can the shard trades in RSC be done more than once? Here we go. In Generation 3, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. Shards can be traded to Treasure Hunter. Can be water from trading over from Fire Red Leaf. Wild, this is the way to get evolution. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about them being finite, the trades being finite. Treasure hunt. You look at Living treasure hunter in Gen 3. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about him being finite. So yeah, as long as you get enough shards, then you can just keep trading for them. Which, obviously, an Emerald is easiest because you can use Compound Eyes to boost the chance of wild Pokemon holding a held item. But, I mean, at that point, just trade them over from Fire Red, Leaf Green. If you can, obviously. Alright, we're gonna put Rhyhorn and Spheal in here, and we can kind of just forget about them. So they're all different underwater Pokemon. I know that. I can't remember which ones are which exactly. I'll check in a second. But I know they're all Pokemon that are underwater. God, I'm doing this in the worst way possible. There we go. I think Relicanth holds one of them. I think Clamperl holds one of them. What about the last one? Sola, maybe? Yeah, Clamperl can hold the blue shard, so that's for water stones. Relicanth, I want to say, holds one. Yeah, Relicanth is the green shard. Does Corsola hold the red shard? Yes, and Corsola holds a red shard. And as we already mentioned earlier, Chinchou holds the yellow shard. So, and it's all 5% chance that they are holding that item. So in Ruby Sapphire, it's really, really annoying. But in Emerald, it's not quite as bad. Okay, so, let's see. We have trainers on this route that are ready to rematch. That is a good sign. Let's go ahead and grab out something that we need to level up. Oh. Yeah, we're not leveling up the Adamant one. That just sounds miserable. Oh yeah, what gender or natures do you... Definitely doing the timid one instead. And same with you two guys have. One those is necessarily great or terrible. Well, so they didn't need to, because the Sun and Moonstones can just be outright held by Solar Rock or Lonatone. The issue with that is that Lonatone is only in Sapphire. It's not even in Emerald, where Solar Rock is in both Ruby and Emerald. So, and there's the only other thing that evolves with the Sunstone is Sunkern, which isn't in Ruby Sapphire. It's in Emerald, so being able to get a second one in that game is kind of handy, but then you still miss out on the second Moonstone, which, like, you have access to both Wigglytuff and Delcatty pre-post-game, where you don't with both Sunkern and, Sunflora. You get Sunflora pre-post game, but like you can't get Sunkern until after you've already beaten the Elite Four, and who's putting a Sunflora on their post-game team? Crazy people. That's who's doing that. Like, so. Yeah, it's just real unfortunate. Let's see. Who do we want to do first, indeed? I'm trying to decide if I want to just say screw it and chase those two dweebs around the region, because we would only need to go... If we go from here to Fortree every time, we can teleport back to the Mauville Poke Center, run up and beat them on Route 111, run over and beat them on the route to the side, run to Fortree, and teleport back and repeat. That's really annoying, but I think that's what we're gonna do. I guess we'll do you first. We'll just kind of go in box order. Yeah, because there's nothing in these boxes that we can do anything about yet. This box is done. Completely donezo. Finished. This box is technically 99% finished. We still need to evolve this, and I regularly take things out of this box. So this box doesn't look finished, but it's like, it's as finished as we can get it. This box, we need to do some evolutions. So let's do said evolutions. Yeah, and then we also have Pokemon, or trainers ready for rematch on this route. So, let's see. And there's two ways to know if you have trainers ready for rematch. The first way to know is by obviously going to the trainer's eyes and looking at the different people here, and then just looking and seeing, oh, am I on that specific route? So what route is this? 116, I think. Or 117, actually. So, these two, the double battle is ready for rebattle. And is there anything else? Yeah, oh, and then two of these triathletes. We actually have 3 different battles we can redo here. Oh, 5 different battles, because both of the breeders are ready as well. So there's a ton of different battles that we can redo here. The other way to tell is if the Poketch is flat, not the Poketch, the Pokenav is flashing blue like it is right now. That means the route you're actively on has trainers ready for a rematch. So we know that these two are ready to rematch. Oh, hidden power. I wonder what our hidden power type is. I'm kind of lazy, and I think I'll just open up PK Hex and just take a little peeky doodle in there. Yeah, let's do that, because I'm really lazy. That gives us a good excuse to save. Ooh, excuse me. Okay, game's gonna go blank for a second. I guess I'll turn on the... Turn that on. Ooh, excuse me. Is it gonna work? Because I updated the version. Yep. Works just fine. Okay, let's find our save now. Professor Oak. Kaboom. Okay, cool. Close that. Party. Oh, actually, we just mouse over it. Hidden power water, 33 power. Okay. Well, that's pretty terrible. What's this one have? Hidden power ghost, 49 power. Also not very great. Does it tell us anything's hidden power type if we just, like, look at them? Ah, yeah. Hidden power poison, 47 power. Ghost, 32. Water, 58. That's not terrible. Anywho, that's enough of that. I just wanted to see what the hidden power type was where we had the move. Many things just learn the move naturally. Okay. Let's see. Well, both of these breeders are ready, and some of the triathletes are ready as well. Definitely kind of wish we had a decent physical attack. Maybe I'll teach it strength. Strength might not be a bad idea. Oh, actually, you know what? Detect is really good for... We can stop that rollout shenanigans real quick. Get that out of the way. I don't know if Meditite here can learn strength or not, but... We might go ahead and teach it strength. It can learn it. Ooh, I don't like that. Let's just go ahead and switch out. And what else? Oh, Roselia. You'll match up very well into that. Crit. And it's still in one shot? Bruh. I mean, you know, that's better than Mind Reader. And Skitty. Only you had a fighting stab move. Let's see. Do you learn Strength? That would be very nice. Oh, you do. Hell yeah. We're gonna get rid of this terrible hidden power type that we're never gonna use and teach you Strength instead. And let's go ahead and put that up at the front of your moves. And we can heal you in here. I haven't fully decided what I want to do yet, when it comes to going, like, overriding my teleport locations. I don't know if I want to do that quite yet, so I'm going to try to not go into the Poke Center. I'll probably flub it up and go in there anyway, but we're going to try not to. I think this guy's got a Doduo? Yeah. Whoa! And that Doduo did a lot more damage to me than I expected with that. But you know what? I've also just got a bunch of potions. Yeah, we've just got a ton of potions. What am I doing? We'll just heal them up like that. And there's, see, there's another one back. Okay, alright. Who's the other triathlete? I think this person is? They also have a Doduo? Yeah, they do. Nice! One-tapped it. And then you are the other breeder. Yeah, Strength was a good call. Ooh, this might not be pleasant. Oh no, 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 none of this. No, stop, 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 stop. Just hit it, please. Whew. This guy's team is actually upgraded. Where the other person's team has not upgraded yet. You, I'm not worried about. You have more special defense than I thought you would. Oh, I really probably should have taught you. Rock Smash as well might not have been a bad idea. Alright, there we go. Get you out of here. Indiana, that's gonna That's annoying. Oh god, bro, cut that out right now. Okay, you're gonna drop real quick to a +1 confusion. Cool. No clue what level this thing evolves at. I want to say like 38, honestly. I think it's pretty high. Where are you? $37, I was close. Heading out for the day. Good luck with the grinding. See you next time. Well, thank you for stopping by. That's all the trainers on this route. Oh, no, we missed one. Oh, wait, no, actually, I bet there's one just ready again. Ready again. Oh, the double battle's ready again. Okay, fine by me. Let's see, we'll go for that. Nice. Might just be easier to strength the Zigzagoon and headbutt the Makuhita, honestly. Oh my god, they're ready again! Who is it this time? One of the... must be one of the breeders? Yeah, it's Lydia's ready again. Oh my god. Oh, her team is upgraded now. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm glad that freaking missed. Oh my god. Oh, I'm almost out of strength. Uh-oh. How well is that gonna hit? Not bad. Oh, nice, and they didn't use Mach Punch again. Hell yeah. Oh, did not expect that to KO. Okay, that's not cool. Well then, was not expecting that. That's kind of why, like, double battles are, like, a lot handier, is you can, like, keep things alive a bit easier, I feel. Let's see, we've got some trainers that are ready for rematch out here, too, right? Yeah, I think you? I'm just gonna go for it. Oh my god. Oh my god, it lived on one, bro. Why are we getting swept by a Shroomish? Of course, the one thing that I would actually be able to, like, fight somewhat, and I have to switch out because I'm on 5 health. And paralyzed. Oh, we're almost out of headbutt. Yeah, I'm just gonna say screw it, and we're just gonna set my teleport location here instead, and we'll chase the double battle doofuses around the region, I guess. Oh, and I still haven't taught you any fighting moves. Paralyzed again. Ah! No, right. Forgot about that. Oh yeah, neither one of them know any fighting moves. Love that. Pfft. Oh yeah, proteins would also probably not be a bad idea. I don't really know if I want to do that, though. Is there anybody else on this route that wants to rebattle? Oh, I still didn't teach her any fighting moves. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna say screw detect, yes. Ooh. See, I think there's trainers on this route that we haven't even fought once yet, still. Oh my god, dude. Oh, nice. No, thank you. I move pairs really well with Mind Reader, but we got rid of that already, so. Ooh. Hallelujah for being a psychic type. Nice. You can probably just pick you off with that. Nice. More bug nerds. Oh, cut that right out. Crit. Just crit and one-shot him. Oh my god. No. Stop. Hit me 3 times and effect sport didn't kick in once. What? BS. Alright, let's see. Oh my god, that does like absolutely nothing at all. I think this is all the trainers? Well, that other guy down there in the corner. I think he's the last one. Whoa! Good thing that move is not special yet, because that would have hurt a lot more if it was. Still gonna switch out, though. Damn, that guy actually gave quite a bit of XP. I don't know if he's somebody I can rematch or not, but I hope so. Oh, yeah, and then that makes sense. We fought one guy with the other one. It makes sense there'd be one guy with this one, too. We don't even have a lucky egg. It's really annoying because we literally can't get one, even if we wanted to. Did we fight this guy? Yeah. Okay, I think we fought everybody in here. I think this guy's a trainer too. Yeah. Oh. Okay. If you... was not paying attention. Oh, nice. Hallelujah, you missed that. Oh, I should have turned, we'll gotta turn, animations back off. Just to speed everything up a bit. Is there anything over here? No, doesn't look like it. Must have already grabbed anything. Okay. So let's go ahead and... forward. Oh, because I never actually put away the other ones from last time. Gotcha. We fought you? No, we've... no, I don't... that. Bruh. Oh my god, full restore, really? Of course, we keep having to switch out on things that we shouldn't have to switch out on. Alright, whatever. Close to the little bed area that we can just go heal at. Oh, we don't have the... Right. Icons. Looks like I can get past that guy, or we've already fought him or something. Okay. Let's see. If we already fought this guy, yeah, looks like it. Ready to rematch? No. This guy's also not ready to rematch. What about this guy? Somebody's ready for a freaking match. Probably this guy? Yeah. Hmm. That didn't hurt too bad. Ow, that one did. Brother, you've got to chill out with the full restores. That actually probably would not have hurt me that bad. Right, yeah. Let's go heal up again. We'll go fight those dweebs. Because we can fight them again. And we'll get the hell out of here. We fought you? We've not fought you. Okay, let's fight this guy. Oh, that's nice. More nice again. Okay, cool. We fought you? Yes. Oh, that was an obvious answer. Saw the picked berries. Or should have saw the picked berries, I should say, I guess. Yep. Looks like we fought you. You don't want a rematch. These two are who I was talking about. Magneton is definitely the more annoying of the two of them. I don't know how consistently we'll be able to KO Magneton with Breloom. Unless we teach it a fighting move, that is. Which I could do. Could, heart scale it a fighting move. But yeah, now we just teleport back to Mauville. And then the other two fights are real close. Yeah, you know, honestly, I might just say screw it to Giga Drain because it's so useless. I think we can heart scale Mach Punch, which would probably be a lot better. Down to Gen 3. Yeah, you learn Mach Punch at level 23, so we can definitely put that on instead. Or I could go for Sky Uppercut, but that has a chance to miss. Mach Punch isn't going to be very strong, is the issue. But if I miss, then, like, it doesn't really matter. Oof. Yeah, and there's only one Brick Break TM, and we're not at that point. I'd be willing to teach our one Brick Break TM to Breloom here, though. I think we'll go with Mach Punch now, though. Especially since I need to go roughly up in that direction anyway. What? Yeah. Put two of those away. Now our, candy count is accurate. Heart scale. Grab one of those. You know what? I should grab the, where'd it go? I should grab this as well. Especially if we're going to be training mostly on double battles. Because the beauty of double battles is when one Pokemon is holding the EXP share, it acts as if they've been, like... It effectively just gives them extra XP, which is really handy. Let's see. Can I just go straight for Headbutt on you? No. Yeah, that does not KO you. Oh, it flinched him, though. Took you out. Oh. Last time I'm gonna have Giga Drain, so might as well use it. Nope. Do we have any, we do have Pokemon, or trainers out here that want to be rematched. Oomst. Oomst dare challenge me again. Oh, there's people in the desert, maybe? Or no, they don't necessarily need... I have to fight this to get... They could be trainers in the desert, but I also could be trainers over here. This chick, haha. Alright, nice. One more level. So that's not bad. Do we have trainers on this route that want to rematch? Yes, we do. Oh, I think it's the Parasol lady, I think, wants to. Do you? No. This chick, right? No, you don't. Okay, well. So I'm wrong. Hello. Nope. Must be some of the other people that I didn't talk to, I guess. Yep, must have been some of the few people I didn't talk to. Oh well. You. We want you to teach Mach Punch. Whoops, instead of Giga Drain. There, now I finally have a fighting move on one of my fighting types. There are rematches out here? There are. Oh, hopefully it's this double battle. Oh, hello, 1% encounter on the first tile. It is not the double battle. It's this bug guy. Oh, he's not a bug guy in this game? Oh, I guess he's only a bug guy in Emerald. Anybody else? No, that was the only dude. Alright, let's take that. Teleport. And what's nice as well is if we get enough XP from this upcoming battle here, that we need to switch out Pokemon, on the way to Fortree, we can stop in the, we can stop in at the Weather Institute and swap our Pokemon, like swap our party around there. So like if Meditite evolves, it didn't, but gotta be super close. We might be able to get that XP on the way there. Oh my god, instantly put to sleep. Screw you. Oh, I meant to use Confusion instead. That was a bit of a waste of that, but whatever. This route is full of the most annoying things ever. Lowering your accuracy, a million statuses. Like, what the hell? Feebas! Like a crit or something. That was like less damage than it did last time. Oh my god, and it still had a berry. Well, at least it didn't hit me with Sand Attack this time. There we go. Got our Medicham. Ooh, something that you would not be able to get if you were doing this challenge in Emerald. Metacham is only in Ruby and Sapphire. Alright. Guess we'll just go straight down the list. So this is going to be even harder to try to level up, I feel. Maybe we should have kept Giga Drain and we could have done some battles against water-type trainers. Double battles. Okay, we're dealing with Exploud already. Alright. Honestly, though, I'm not that scared of Exploud. Yeah. Yeah, really not that afraid of it. Cool. Okay, nice. Well, walking all the way over there every time is gonna get annoying, but, you know, I think we're in a good groove. Where we aren't worrying about catching things right now, I'm gonna switch Mach Punch to the front. Hopefully, if we happen to run into a shiny, I don't, like, Goomba Brain. Oh, you know what else I can do? Is... and just, like, accidentally KO it instead of catch it. Or instead of put it to sleep. But all we can really do about that is pray. But yeah, honestly, this, what's he called here? How is this gonna work? Oh, it just switched to Spark instead. That's kind of neat. I don't think I'd ever really, like... That's such a niche, thing that I don't think I've ever seen that before, of... I clicked Thunder Shock at the start of the turn, but I leveled up before that Pokemon moved, and by the time it had moved, I replaced Thunder Shock with Spark, and so it just used Spark instead because that is what was in that spot now. That is, I mean, that makes sense, but I'm just glad that it didn't just not do anything at all. Easily could have done that as well. What level does the old Magnet Boy here evolve? I think it's like low 30s. 30 on the dot. Okay. What happened? Where'd the sound go? Huh? How did I lock in? How am I stuck in speed up? Oh, there we go. That was weird. That was so weird. I don't know what just happened. Oh yeah, we should repel. I don't know if it's gonna work on every encounter. But which I guess if we're only really gonna be leveling up on the double battles, we could probably just put Breloom at the front, if we're, like, starting with something really low level. That way we're not, like, you know, running out of money, or what? That way we're not running into a bunch of low-level Pokemon if Breloom is the one that's actually in the front. Oh, Hyper Voice actually kinda hurt a little bit. That's fine. We can just teleport right back. And do a little heal up. Alright, cool. Go for about another 20-ish minutes, and then I'll probably take a little break. Maybe a little sooner. You know, we'll do one more lap, and then I'll take a break. That sounds dead, actually. Just because I kind of got to go to the bathroom. I don't really want to be holding it too long. That a little too often. It's not really good. So we'll do one lap. It's one battle down. Hopefully by the time we finish this one lap, we've gotten enough XP. Oh, wait. There we go. Now we'll definitely have enough XP. This is kind of the best thing we'll really get to Lucky Egg ever in this save. But, I mean, hey, it works. As you can see, Magnemite gained a ton of XP, and Breloom gained not very much. So, that is the reason that if you're doing that, like... Ooh, excuse me. If you're doing that double battle training like that, the Pokemon that you're training, even if it is in battle the whole time, you want it to have the EXP share. Just because... Ooh, excuse me. It will gain more XP than the other Pokemon. Only in double battles. Like, if you're doing just single battles, holding an EXP share with the Pokemon doing all of the fighting won't do anything at all. Like, it's just gonna be gaining the exact same amount of EXP as if you were holding nothing. So... I was gonna say as if you were holding any other item, but obviously if you're holding the Lucky Egg, that would actually make a difference. Alright, that should be Magnemite evolved, right? Yeah, hell yeah. Very nice. Nope. I don't want to do an interview. Alright. That one lap was, like, super quick. That took, like, no time at all. I'm still gonna take a little short break right now, I think. Who's next? Whalmer. We gotta do one singular level up on Whalmer. Oops. And we get, like, what, 2,000-ish XP every fight? So, yeah, one full lap in this Whalmer will be leveled up. Or evolved, I mean. Actually, it'll be halfway through the final battle of the lap. Whalmer will get enough XP to evolve. I am going to go to the bathroom, though, and take a little short break, so I'll be back in just a few. So, where's, that? Pull that down a little bit. Go. And I'm going to mute Chip Boy. And I'm going to mute myself. I will be back in just a few. Alrighty. Back. That out of here. Get Chip Boy's mouth moving again. Take a sip of the drink I just got. Alright. Alrighty, let's see. Back to so moving on to Whalmer. Okay. You know what? Let's switch bikes. Don't really need the acro bike anymore, and the mock bike will help us save a little time on our run through that route over there. Can we buy super repels here? No. Can't even buy regular repels here. Okay. Well, oh well. Zip up here. Which I think it's after you fight them like 255 times or something stupid like that, they stop moving and they stay just right here. There's honestly a chance we hit that threshold on this save. I'm not sure. We might. I kind of wouldn't be surprised if we did. I hope we do, honestly, because that will save us so much hassle going all over the place. Right, almost just ran right past him. I would have got over to Fortree and been like, what the hell, where are they? Oh my god. Which, it would be handy if I had something that could, like, one-shot both of them. Oh, shoot. Something with, like, Surf or Earthquake if I am leveling up something that's flying. Which I don't think I will be. The two flying types. I think we only needed to catch two flying types, and both of them, we could just catch their evolutions. So, I don't think we really need to worry about any, flying types. We fought this guy, right? I know we fought this guy in the last stream, I think. Okay. There's almost certainly still some trainers on this route over here. 112. I'm sure there's trainers out here that we haven't fought yet. Or 120, sorry. There's gotta be. Oh yeah, also their team we've hit the max level on their team. It's not gonna get any higher level than this. Ooh, yes. We've actually seen that happen twice now. We'll probably see it happen a few times, honestly. But there. Nice. Now we got Wailord. This will be used for the Reggies as well. Those are in, I think, the next section. Yeah, those are the next section, for sure. Don't even need to check the cheat sheet. I know they are. Okay, let's take that off of you. I guess we'll heal just to restore, Breloom's moves and a little bit of health. Alright, who are we on to next? Barboach, looks like. Right? And then Corphish right after. Okay, not bad. Let's go ahead and give him that. Let's check the level he needs to get to. Barboach. Bam and bam. What's our core? 30 on Barboach. and 30 on Corphish. I think they are both above that level. Yeah, you're 32. And so, okay. Yeah, you're gonna evolve before we even make it over to, or need to run over to, Lily Cove. You're gonna evolve in the middle of the second battle. Or, well, not in the middle of it, but you know what I mean. Okay. Not Lily Cove. Here. Fortree. Well then. I'll just say screw it and see if this KO's, Magneton. Oh, that got close. So glad that I eventually realized you can just click no. You don't have to do their interview. Let's see. Head over here. Barboach will evolve after this fight. We'll just teleport back and grab Corphish, I guess, before we run over there. Just because, why not, I suppose? No real sense of bringing Barboach. Or, well, I guess I could swap out on the way, actually. I literally have already mentioned that I could do that. Yeah, we'll just take this away from you, and we'll keep Wish Cash on us for now. We'll go ahead and pop Super Repel, and we'll get over to the Weather Institute, and we can just switch there. We'll just go into the Weather Institute on the way by, and we can just switch that out for the next one. Because this doesn't overwrite your, thingy. Teleport location. You away. Hell, we can even go for a heal. And, sure to give this to you. You will also probably level up after only a couple battles? Yeah. So we'll do this one. We'll teleport back. We can do one fight. We'll do the Route 111 battle, and then on the way back through, we can go into the Poke Center that is our teleport location already, and we can change out, Corphish for whatever is next. God, this is going so much quicker than the, trying to do the, individual leveling up on wild Pokemon. Ugh. Oh, it's you that do the... Oh, I forgot that he could confuse as well. Right, yeah, they're actually both kind of annoying, because one of them can confuse you and the other one can paralyze you. So, it doesn't really matter which one you take out first, there's a chance that you're gonna get either, like, you're gonna get an annoying, status condition either way. I gotta go for Mach Punch on Magneton first, though, just because I feel like Magneton is more likely to just KO Corphish immediately, since it's, you know, a water type, and Magneton's electric. Alright, cool, there we go, there's Crawdaunt. Very cool. Nope, not doing your interview. Alright, we'll switch out Pokemon on the way through. Oops. Let's see, who is next? Nope. Feebas is next. We'll skip Feebas. We'll come back. We'll do Feebas last. I think that's fair. We'll do Feebas at the end, just to kind of end this section with a bang. Oh, you know what's good about having to run all the way to Fortree every time is it's also helping out gain steps for the 2 that we put in the daycare as well. Not walking back is obviously like, hindering that a little bit, but I don't care. We're teleporting back every time still. I'm definitely not, dealing with walking back, just for the steps. It was one thing to use the mock bike to bike back and forth for steps as opposed to the acro bike to hop in place. I'm not walking back every time. Okay, I did give you the XP share, right? Yeah. Honestly, you know what? Screw it. We will just use Screech. Oh, right, I forgot that it has Astonish. Yeah, I forgot that it has Astonish. Okay. Yeah, so we do have to KO that first every time. We'll just, we can just heal up at the bed along the way. Just dip into here again. And we can heal up in here. And yeah, we'll just kill Exploud first. Every time instead of Magneton. Because yeah, that Astonish is going to be a one-shot just every time. That or I could try to switch it out to something else, but I don't really want to do that. Okay, yeah, that's fine. We'll do this instead. This is okay. Which I don't know what level you evolve at, so let's go ahead and check both Shuppet and Duskull. Shuppet is 37 and Duskull is also 37, so that is going to be a little while. But it shouldn't be that bad. Okay, 10 levels. Well, 11 technically, because we started at 26. Okay, bam bam. I'm just gotta make sure that I actually take out the right thing every time. Ooh, Breloom being paralyzed is a little bit... Or, well, no, I just have... That's fine. I got a million, full heals. Where are they? Full heal. No, stop. Ooh, full restore. Nice. Alrighty. Let's see. Up across the water here. I really wish we could get a lucky egg, but that is not going to be happening. Bro, you can one-shot him too? Come on. Oh yeah, and I keep meaning to, see if I can buy these in, Fortree and keep forgetting to. Luckily, there is an area that we can heal on the way by that doesn't overwrite our, teleport location. This would be a lot more annoying if this bed wasn't here. Because then we'd have to go back over the water to heal up every time. Let me check the mart. I can go in the mart without any teleport locations getting overwritten. You sell super repels? Yes. Need a bunch of those. I think that's all I really need. How many oh, it won't tell me how many I have in this game, which is really lame. Oh, whoops. Definitely glad that they added that as a feature in the later games. 60? Yeah, that's good for now. Because we use one super repel each lap through route 110 into 111. Actually, I think it's 118. Oh yeah, no, because no, it's 118 into 119. I don't know why I keep thinking it's those are lower digit routes. Well, I need to just pretty much hope that it doesn't do that every time, even though that it seems to be doing it every time anyway. Yeah. Alright. Not really a whole lot that I can do other than switch it out each time. What's the better option? Do I switch it out every time and lose out on XP every time, or do I leave it in and lose out on XP sometimes? I feel like it's better to leave it in and just pray, because Magneton isn't gonna go for Thunderbolt on Shuppet every time, but I feel like Exploud is going to go for Astonish on it almost every time. So I think it's worth the risk if I just leave it in and take out Exploud first. I say as it gets targeted. I'm gonna start sending Gardevoir in instead, I guess. Something else is gonna be getting the XP. Or maybe I will just say screw it and just start switch training. No, that's not what I meant. Yeah, maybe we'll just start switching to Gardevoir every time, and just say screw it. That way, Shuppet is... Because Shuppet will still be getting the majority of the XP. The XP amount that Gardevoir and Breloom get together is gonna be what Shuppet is getting by itself. So it will still be getting the dominant amount of XP. Because of the EXP share. The EXP share, essentially, like, it pretty much makes it so in a double battle, the Pokemon holding it is essentially viewed as two Pokemon at once, in a way. Yeah, I think we will just say screw it. Yeah, because then Gardevoir is going to be getting some XP as well. I still need to go for Exploud first, though. Because, whoa, Exploud will still be targeting Astonish into that slot, which will be super effective on Gardevoir as well. I don't really like Spite. Spite's a kind of boring move. Luckily, even though Gardevoir is lower level, it has a lot higher special bulk than this Shuppet does. Yeah, 29 as opposed to Gardevoir's 74. And also, Gardevoir has a lot more health. So. Oh yeah, which I guess we could have also used this for, potentially... what's it there? Repel tricking that, Wailord, but it was easier to just level the thing up one time. Bruh! Oh my god, thank you. Finally. Alright. right, no. Let's not do that. It honestly doesn't matter that Gardevoir got paralyzed, because it's never gonna actually get a chance to move. That's honestly completely fine. I'm curious about these two. Let's take a peek-see doodle at how these guys are doing. We need to have space in our party to tell her that we're gonna take something back. Rhyhorn has grown by 2, Spheal has grown by 3. Okay, so Spheal is actually 1 level off of evolving into Celio, but I'm kind of fine just leaving it in there until it's closer to Walrein, and then just, like, leveling it up, like, immediately. Like, into Walrein, essentially. I should have done that with the other one. Like, instead of evolving it now, like, I might as well just wait and evolve it, like, 2 level ups in a row, just get it all the way to evolved. If it's, like, if we pull it out at 42, well, then leveling up to 43, will evolve it into Celio, because it'll be 11 levels over what it needs to be. And then, we'll just give it 1 more level, and boom, it'll be Walrein. Oh, actually, oh, wow. Shuppet is getting even more than what the other two are sharing. Wow. It's actually getting a lot of XP, even from being switched out. Okay, I guess I don't feel too bad, then. It's getting what they are sharing doubled. So it's getting 4 times the XP that either of the other two are getting. So I don't feel too bad anymore, I guess, about switching it out and just playing it safe. It is getting a slight reduction in the amount of XP that it's getting every time, but I think the consistency is making it significantly more worth. Oh yeah, it still gets 1,000 from Xploud. It just doesn't get 1,000 from that one. So it's getting like 1,800 as opposed to like 2,000. So it's really freaking close. There's a chance that we're honestly high enough level that we might even be able to just tank a Thunderbolt now. Probably not, though, honestly. Got 3 levels to go. How much XP do we need to level up? We'll level up in this battle. Ba-ba-bum. Oh, nice. Okay, perfect. I forgot to switch out, and it totally worked in our favor. Nice. Okay, so from somewhat fresh into the level, how much do we need? 2 battles. I think that's even if we do the switch out method. I think we'll still get 2 level ups. Or we'll get a level up after 2 battles. And that will put us 1 away from evolution. Nice. I think I will play it safe, just so that way I don't need to do a 3rd one, or finish off on like a couple of wild Pokemon or anything. We'll just play it safe, do switch. Yeah, I think that's honestly closer to 1,900 XP that it's getting every time. Oh, yeah, no, that was a lot. Oh, great, I didn't know. Rose. We'll get the old calculator app open for this one. Just so I can see exactly how much it's getting. Okay. Switch out. Lock punch. Super effective. Juppet gained 1023. Carnivore's already paralyzed, so that didn't do anything. And then 895. So yeah, Shuppet's gaining 1,918 XP per battle. While holding the EXP share and switching out. Let's see if we can get a battle where it will live. Without having to switch out? How much do we need? Or we can... No, we don't even need to. We can just do a battle where we switch out and we'll still evolve. We'll evolve after this battle. Even if we switch out. So, I will do the science on a different Pokemon to see what the exact numbers are. Alright, cool. Sure. Okay, nice. So, our next Pokemon is Duskull. Duskull is a bit tankier than Shuppet, so I'm curious to see if we can get away with not having to switch Duskull out as frequently. Just because it is quite a bit tankier. Let's go ahead and take a peek at its stats. 54 special defense and 51 health. Yeah, so at 10 levels lower and unevolved, Duskull only has 1 less special defense than this Bayonet does. So yeah, definitely not that bad. We did take that EXP share off, right? Yes. Give that to you. I think I'm just gonna sell this Ice Heal just to get it out of my bag. Because I'm never gonna use it, because how often do your things really get frozen? And I'll have a million full heals, so let's just sell that and get that out of my bag. Okay, very nice. Let's head up here. Got the XP share on Duskull, right? Yes. How much XP do you need to level up? Less than it will take to do a battle while switching out. Convenient. Oh, shoot, right. Forgot, we already fought them here. We need to go over the pond. Across the pond. Alright. What do we have for moves? These are all terrible. Yeah, but why, though? There's no sense of actually doing, any... Like, I really need to play it safe and stay in when they get, wow, a ton of XP from switching out as well. And honestly, if Gardevoir goes down to a Thunderbolt, that's not that bad, because then I can switch the other one back in. and they'll get Mach Punched before... before they can use another Thunderbolt, and then Duskull will gain full XP. So, I'm not gonna bother healing, Gardevoir, until it faints, I think. Unless I go back and, you know, heal up my other team, like, my other team members as well. Like, I'm not gonna worry about, like, ducking over there and healing, Gardevoir right now. Right. No. Actually, you know what? We can probably just keep doing the switch out method for a while. Okay, Gardevoir is paralyzed. That doesn't really matter. Nice. I actually meant to look at its summary, but luckily that wasn't a bad thing either. Right, which Gardevoir and Breloom are only gaining like 400 or so XP per battle. They're not really gaining a lot. Okay, this one I should try and see if we live. Or at the very least, what I can do is, I'm gonna keep Duskull in for this one. We're gonna see if I can check the amounts that we get. This is like 1100 something. 1152. Nice. Perfect. And this one is 10 something. No, wait. Yeah, so this is getting 2160 per battle if it stays in. Oh, which this is gonna be... Yeah, and this difference in XP is the amount that, that Gardevoir, or whatever the other Pokemon getting switched in is getting, which is about 200 or so. Total. Yeah, because that's only 242 XP different. So, that's really not that bad. It's only really worth staying in if that specific battle would level me up. Right? Did not check this time. Yes, I need to stay in to level up off this battle. Which is not a huge deal if I don't level up every single battle. Ooh, Breloom being paralyzed is a little bit more annoying. Luckily, Mach Punch makes it so that it'll still attack first, but it just might be full parried. Okay, yeah, we're definitely gonna have to stop and heal. Ooh, this time, even if we stay in, we won't even gain a level up, so... Yeah. How are we doing on the stats spectrum, by the way? We have eclipsed, what's-his-face, Bayonet in the amount of special defense we have. It has more health, but, like, that kind of makes sense. It's pretty impressive we have higher special defense. Whoops. Oh, apparently I took a screenshot. I don't know what button I hit, but I wish I knew about that button sooner. Take a little sleepy time. Oh, there we go. These two are not paralyzed anymore. Very nice. Bum. Oh, nice. Very, very good. Which now he's so close to leveling up that even if he goes down to Magneton, Exploud getting KO'd will still level it up. Excuse me. So obviously it would definitely appreciate the extra 1000 XP from excuse me again, Magneton as well, but at least I do get a level up from that alone. Yep, and that still takes me out. Okay. Maybe I should just, do more of the switch out method still then, I guess. Just because I don't really... Yeah, which this time we'll level up even if we do a switch fight, so I guess we'll do that. Just because, yeah, it's such a small difference that might as well. Especially when Gardevoir does live the Thunderbolt. It's annoying. Oh, but nobody else is damaged or anything. I'm just gonna just full heal that. Alright, cool. And Super Repel. Our way through all this. Which there's probably trainers we could rematch other than these two as well. But these two are just kind of the easiest because, like, their team is so predictable and the double battles make it, like, a lot easier. I mean, I guess the other teams are also predictable once you've, like, seen them enough times, but, you know. I still just feel that farming on these guys is one of the easiest ways that you can level up in Hoenn, especially Gen 3. If you're not doing this style challenge, it's even easier because then you will have no reason not to have fought Winona and just gain access to fly. Then you can just fly back and forth between Mauville and Fortree. But either way, still pretty quick, mostly thanks to speed up. Going back and forth, even having to run one way each time. Luckily, thanks to teleport, we only need to run one way each time. Alright, again, we'll level up even if we stay in, but I guess I'll switch out just to gain the extra experience as well. Hopefully, I doubt it, honestly. Wait. I doubt that we will, but hopefully we can somehow get to the 255 battles needed. Sure. To like get these two locked in place. I kind of doubt that we will, but it would be really handy. Let's see. Trying to do that. Technically, walking would be better for the two in the daycare, but whatever. Doing this with them once we take them out will make things, you know, pretty quick as well. So, the XP that they're gaining for now is just completely free. It's not that big a deal if I'm not being completely, like, perfectly efficient. Because it's still just completely free XP that is gonna help out a lot. Even if it's not that much in the long run. Even if we get through all of our other Pokemon and we still gotta do, like, 10 or so levels on them, like, it won't be... It'll still have been worth to have had them in there. Although, both of them will technically have pretty good access to spread moves. Or, well, in theory. Rhyhorn's probably dumb and doesn't actually gain... Like, probably doesn't actually learn Earthquake by level up. Just because they love to... These older games love to not actually give things either stab moves at all or just good ones. Love to lock the only, like, good moves behind one-time TMs. Oop. Apparently, I should have checked these two after the last battle. Nice. You're 2 levels away. And gonna gain one of them in this battle. Oh my god, regardless. So, that is very good. Probably... Honestly, probably 2 battles away. If we can get lucky and... get a batch where we can survive, we might be able to get it in the next battle. We might not even need to, depending on how close this puts us to the next level up. Ooh, perfect. Nice, we can do a switch out battle and still evolve. Hell yeah, and then we can switch Pokemon when we get to the, what's he called? The Weather Institute on the way by. What? Let me go. We'll probably do this for another half hour or so, and then wrap up. Maybe a little bit longer. I don't know. I probably should have had a snack while I was taking my break. I kind of meant to. I might just run up and grab a little snack. I am a little peckish. I don't want to have an orange. Oh, Breloom is paralyzed. Oh, Gardevoir's down. Oh, Breloom's paralyzed 2 turns in a row. Okay, whew. Alright, nice. Yes, you can definitely learn that instead of Astonish. Nope. No thanks. Cool. Let's take that off now before I forget. We will make our way to the Weather Institute and switch out for... Can't remember. Whatever's next. There we go. Nice. Go ahead and use that as well, since the rest of the team is not looking too great. Looks like Psyduck is next. What level does old Psyduck evolve? And then Phanpy is after Psyduck. So we'll pull up both Psyduck and Phanpy. Psyduck is level 33, so this one's only 4 levels off. That's not that bad. And Phanpy is 25, so we're actually well over the level that we need on both of these. So neither one of them necessarily have a great nature. I was right, though. It does have pickup. I thought it did. If we wanted, we could swap out one of our Zigzagoons for a Phanpy, I guess. Let's go ahead and grab you. And then, after Phanpy, all we gotta do is Snorunt and Celio and Seadra. And then we've got the 2 in the daycare. And then Feebas, obviously. Like I said, we're gonna end with Feebas. We'll do that one last. I mean, hell, depending on how bad this is, maybe we'll just kind of try to finish this whole thing out today. Maybe I'll leave Feebas. We'll start the next stream with Feebas. and then the Tate and Liza battle. And then that will give us Dive. We can go catch a handful of new encounters with Dive. Mainly Chinchou. We need 2 Chinchous, a Relicanth, and a Clamperl. And then Relicanth will also give us access to the 3 Reggies. So I think that's all that we need. Oh, and then Dive will allow us to get our Water Stones. So we'll be able to get Ludicolo and Starmie. And if you were playing Ruby, Dive would give you access to your second Leaf Stone, so you could get either Shiftry or Vileplume, whatever one you still... Most likely Vileplume. Or actually, no, I think you have access to both of them at the same time. Yeah, you do. So... but then we can also progress the story, so we can catch, for us, Kyogre, obviously Groudon if you're playing the other one, and then we can also catch Rayquaza. And then we gotta beat Wallace, and we can go catch Bagon, which is the only thing that we need to do before fighting Winona. We need to catch 3 Bagon, evolve one up to Salamence, and then... Post Elite Four, most people stop, I think, by the Elite Four, or we'll do like a small little roundup. So post Elite Four, all that we have left to do is Beldum. We only get one of them, sadly, so we can't have a Beldum and a Metang in our living decks. We can only have the Metagross, but we also get Latias, or Latios, if you're Ruby. And then we're gonna do a event bonus epilogue roundup where I think I'll go through and allow us to get a few other things that you normally be able to get. Just because I think it'll be fun to have a bit more completed living decks. I don't think I'll go too crazy, but like get some cool stuff. And we'll get a little crazy. Alright, let's see. Let's go ahead and give Psyduck this EXP share. Probably don't need to do too many battles with this. I'm trying to think... Should we keep Psyduck in at all? Or should I just switch Psyduck out? I should probably just switch it out. Oh my god, this one has a terrible nature. Whatever, I don't care. It won't level up either way if we keep it in or switch it out off of this first battle, so whatever. We'll play it safe and we'll do the switch out method. Which I don't really think... Wait, I say as I select an attack on something. You're almost certainly going to go for Thunderbolt every time, which is going to be a little annoying. Or for some reason it'll go for Sonic Boom. Okay. Fine by me. Alright. Teleport back. The AI is probably nowhere near as smart as I'm, like, trying to give it credit for. Why do you not know a water move? I mean, I guess I could just teach it Surf. Nice, level 30. Thunderbolt into not the thing I expected you to Thunderbolt. Yeah. Oh my god. Here. Depending on how this one goes, we might heal up at the Weather Institute on the way by. I'm much more worried about Astonish into Gardevoir than I am Thunderbolt, so that's why I'm still... I don't think Psych Up and 2 stat-lowering moves is necessarily a good combo, so we're not gonna actually... Psych Up is a pretty interesting move. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Which this method is definitely a little bit slow still, but it's a hell of a lot faster than fighting wild Pokemon was. Oh my god. Ooh, Gardevoir actually leveled up. Nice. Ooh, excuse me. Whew. Gotta be, like, super close to leveling up again, yeah. It might actually be finished in one more lap? Probably will, actually. Hello. Yeah, I think one more lap around, we should finish up Psyduck. Because it'll be one level away from evolving after this battle. Or after this KO, even. Not even after the whole battle. There. Okay, not paralyzed. That's all that really matters. Do we even actually need to finish the whole lap? No, we don't. It will level up after the next battle. Cool. So we can switch out to Phanpy at the Weather Institute on the way by. Very nice. Phanpy, we only need to do one level up on. Okay, well, I guess we'll also heal up at the Weather Institute on the way by. Nice. Bada boom. Nope. Still not gonna do an interview. Okay. Nice. Let's use that. That one patch of grass is, like, mostly all we really need it for. Alright. Heal up. Oh my god, okay. Double healed. Just to be safe, I suppose. Oops. Go. Fine. Oh, let's make sure that we give you the clothes bag. There we go. All right. How much XP do you need? A little over. One battle isn't going to be enough. Oh, although he's going to be immune to, he's immune to Thunderbolt. And has more than 20 health. So, yeah, there's not really a whole lot that, Magneton can do. Yeah, there we go. Magneton just can't really do anything to it. Cool. How close are you to leveling up? I don't really want to, I don't really want to do that on wild Pokemon. Although, I guess if I do it on wild Pokemon over here, they'll be higher level. Should teach you, like, strength or something. Oh, you know what? It's fine. Oh, okay. Well, let's miss. Twice in a row. Cool. Love that. Cool. There's Donphan. Alright, rare candy. Nice. Whoops. Go teleport back over here. Head and swap you out for... suppose you. I think you are a 30-something evolver. I want to say. I think it's something in the 30s. Am I wrong? I'm quite wrong. It is 42. Okay. Yikes. I guess in that case, let's hold on to you. I know Spheal into Celio is 32. Whoops. And then Horsey is 32 as well. So let's go ahead and hold off on Glalie. If that one is 42. That's the same as Rhyhorn. Whatever is Rhydon. Almost said Rhyperior first. I knew that one wasn't right. I know that one isn't in this generation. Okay. We fight the one up here yet? No, we didn't. Okay. Well, this one is going to be quick and easy. This one is just into, yeah. This one is just into Celio. Once this one evolves once, we can put this one back. And it's only a couple levels away, I think. Yeah, it's a few levels away. Not that bad. Right. Nice. Low enough level that it could level up off of a switch-out battle. Ooh, excuse me. Oh my god, bruh. Cut it out. Oh my god, excuse me. That was a big one. Let's see. Yeah, we're just gonna switch. Ooh, yep. That's why. Cool, we can do another one, and then we'll, go heal. Want to heal when I teleport, or do we just want to wait until after Gardevoir faints, honestly? Because I said this before, if Gardevoir faints, that means we can just switch back in, the like, designated Pokemon that we're trying to level up, and they'll just get full XP instead. So, yeah, maybe we'll wait. Right, Thunderbolt into the thing that can take it, no problem. Love to see that. The Zigzagoon heard me say, oh, we're sacrificing Gardevoir? Okay, here, let me get you a revive. Alright, cool. Might as well. Oh. Nice, we can just send you back in. You can get full XP off of this one. Very cool. Teleport back, heal up, and head out this way. Oh, wait, no. 2 more levels. Oh, nice, because I traced soundproof, it wouldn't work. That's funny. Alright. Oops. You know, honestly, I think we might wrap up after we evolve this, Celio. Just because I'm getting really hungry. And I want to go have a little snack. And that'll give us a little bit of something to work on. At the start of the next stream, we can do the last couple evolutions that we need. For this first set, which will just be Seadra, Glalie, Rhydon, and, Walrein. That'll be all we really need. And then Milotic, obviously. And then we can do Tate and Liza, and the few, little story bits after that. Let's see. Oh, wait. Close to you to evolving. Close enough that I can just switch you out and still evolve. So yeah, this will be the last match, or last battle. I'm getting real hungry. I definitely need to go have a little lunch, a little late lunch. Perfect. Nice, now we got Celio out of the way. Here's what we'll do, so that way I know what we're doing for the next one. We'll teleport back here. We'll go ahead and heal up, just because, even though we don't really need to. Also, my headphones are kind of starting to make my ears sore, so also kind of want to wrap up. Switch you around. Go ahead and give you the EXP share now. And we'll even go ahead and surf over here. Yeah, and I'll save directly in front of them. There we go. Oh my god, always scares me when it does that. But yeah, that is gonna do it for today. Did kind of mean to go a little bit longer, but getting hungry, ears are starting to hurt a bit. But we did some solid progress, for sure. We finished up all the catches that we need. We got almost all of the evolutions for this section out of the way. We need to do a, what, 4 more? 5 more? Because what, Walrein, Snowrun, Rhydon, and Seadra, and Milotic. 5 more, yeah. So, yeah, that won't take us too long. And then we'll be able to do Tate and Liza, which will be super, super easy, because it is embarrassing for a 7th gym in this game. The team is a lot better in Emerald, but oh boy, it is rugged in this game. Yeah, that is going to do it. Hope you guys all enjoyed. If you did, make sure to go ahead and leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, share with a friend, follow if you watched on Twitch, all that jazz. Probably not going to be any video this weekend, but I don't know. Maybe we will work on this on Monday, or something different. I'm not sure. Either way, we will end up streaming this at some point next week, either Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. One of the days. Those are going to be the new streaming days, at least for now. Schedule might change again at some point soon if I end up picking up some more work. But either way, that's going to do it for today. Hope you guys all enjoyed. Leave your support if you did. Check out the TikTok and what. And yeah, I'll see you guys all in the